Day 3 of taking every STM bus from lowest to highest. Today, bus 12. Starting at de l'Église and Ross, the bus 12 comes about every 25 to 30 minutes and a bit more often during rush hour periods during the weekdays, and about every 20 minutes during the weekends. Now around the stop, you have the de l'Église metro station, and closer to La Salle Street, you have the Verdun Auditorium, which has some pieces of history that's explained in front of the auditorium. Then by the stop, you also have the Montreal Korean United Church. Now here comes the bus. Now let's get on it and see what's to explore. Once on the bus, we start heading towards Wellington Street, which offers a lot of restaurants and commercial stores, as well as the Église Catholique Notre-Dame des Sept Douleurs, a great street to do some walking on a beautiful day. Then as we continue towards Verdun Street, there are a few more little shops and stores, and then we hit Verdun with a beautiful sitting area with a beautiful mural on the corner. Then on Verdun, it becomes pretty residential. You can see some residents enjoying the outside life, and some even having garage sales. Then on the corner of Verdun and Galt, there's a nice restaurant, Le Chevalier Blanc, and you also have a cool Verdun beach sign. In passing Wellington again on Galt, you see many pedestrians enjoying a beautiful summer's day, where we continue on towards La Salle Street, where you have Verdun beach access. Then we continue on Gaétan-Laberge, where you have the Verdun Hospital, an emergency as well. Then we pass the beautiful Summit of the River retirement home. We continue on Gaétan-Laberge for a bit and then get on the Nuns Island Bridge, which is located by the Champlain Bridge, to arrive in Nuns Island. Now as you can see, there are a lot of twists and turns in coming off the overpass into Nuns Island, where we then reach the Campus Bell and start making our way onto Nuns Island. Nuns Island is experiencing an ongoing transformation, evolving from a suburban enclave into one of Montreal's most densely populated neighborhoods. And that being said, the addition of the REM, located on René Lévesque in Nuns Island, really connects the cities together. Then we pass the Heritage Champlain Pathway, which offers beautiful scenery and lookouts for pedestrians and bikers. As we continue, you have a few car dealerships, and one thing I'd like to point out, and probably more than once in this video, is the amount of greenery you have here on the island. Then we hit Place du Commerce, where you can find an IGA, a BMO bank, further down a Pharmaprix, some little restos, and coffee shops. You also have a TD Bank, Scotiabank, pretty much any bank you need to access is there. Next, you have a little shopping mall called Le Village that's connected to a Provigo and SAQ. There's also an RBC Bank and a Dollarama located in the area as well. Now as we continue, we hit a tourist attraction, Cardinal Circle, which happens to light up beautifully at night. Then as we continue, like I said earlier, you have beautiful greenery almost everywhere, and as well a La Cossière Park, which has a little pond and known to have many ducks here. From here, it becomes very residential for most of the rest of the way, where you also have many bike paths and pedestrian walkways through, again, the beautiful greeneries. I'll leave you to view some of the residential area to some easy listening music. Then we hit a children's park on Chemin de la Pointe, which is also located right by the St. Lawrence River. And as we continue on our way, we can see some beautiful houses and condos, and we make our way to the Symphonia area, which again, very residential, but with beautiful scenery. As we reach the end of the line, which is located again right by the St. Lawrence River, and has a bike and walking paths towards the Maynard Ferguson Park, I'll leave you again with some easy listening music. Thanks for watching, and if you like this tour, like, share, and follow along for more STM bus tours.